Kia ora, I'm Jodie, the artist behind the Rambling Shell. So I spent most of my 20s rambling around different countries, mostly in the ski and outdoor industry. And during that time I was living out of my backpack, so it logistically wasn't easy for me to carry art supplies around. But I came across digital illustration and figured that I always had my laptop on me, so it was a great way to design and illustrate whilst I was on the road. So I always kind of knew that I was going to end up in New Zealand, and I did move here, and now I permanently call Lake Hawe in Wanaka my home. And when I first moved here I was going to all these epic places and hikes and thought this has to be the inspiration behind my art, so I'd start to take photos or do sketches whilst I was out on the trails and whilst I was exploring and try and capture things that kind of particularly stood out to me. So maybe it was the trail markers or the wildlife I encountered or the flowers that were in bloom during that season. And when I was home I would then design a poster around it. So I kind of love like traditional national park posters and knew that I wanted to design something similar to that but a bit more in line with my own style. So a bit more alternative and funky colours, and also make sure it was still showcasing New Zealand and what I love about it. And now that I've put roots down here I can experiment a little bit more with mixed media, so I'll typically hand draw some textures or paint elements of the design, and then I will scan it into the computer and finish it off digitally in the way that I kind of have always done it. Since doing this, I think unexpectedly the bit that's been my favourite part of it is when I meet people at markets and they tell stories of the places that I've drawn. So maybe somebody's got engaged in Lake Tekapo, or they did a hike with their sister and they haven't seen them in years. Yeah, I think that part of it's really awesome, is hearing people's stories. There's still lots of places that I want to explore, and it always makes me excited planning a trip ahead of time and kind of figuring out how I can create that into a poster at the end of it. So yeah, I still have a lot of hikes and a lot of places that I want to go to, and yeah, I'm excited to see what comes.